the sands of summer.
Hey, Toby Tucker backstage, Windy City Lake Shake in Chicago. Getting one of our final interviews for the day with Mr. Justin Moore, man. What's going on?
Not a whole lot, man. We've had a couple days here in Chicago. I love the city. It's my favorite major city in the world. So it's been a good time, man. Good to be here.
What makes you like Chicago so much?
Even though it's a major city, it has, you can tell it's a Midwest town, and
Sure.
It's got that kind of feel to it. So I've always really enjoyed it. Great food, great beer. It's always a good time. So.
Well, I know you played at Joe's on Wheat Street several times. Always had a great crowd there too.
Yeah, it's a great place. Ed Warm, who has that place, knows what he's doing, does a great job with it. It really takes care of whoever's in there, and the fans are always great. It's a good time.
Now, as far as your music goes, man, I know fans are like, Justin, where's the tunes at, man? So you got new stuff coming. You've been working hard in the studio.
Yeah, we've my entire career we've always gone single after single after single, and without a break. And so it's been nice to step back and really take our time with what we're cutting, how we're cutting it, and all of that, and really thinking about the next step that we're taking. And I think it's going to pay dividends in the future. So we're excited for everybody to hear it.
Well, Off the Beaten Path was such a huge success for you.
Yeah.
What's going to be different on the new album versus what they had on that one?
It's the music on the radio's changed since that album, and definitely since I first came out 7-8 years ago. So we have to continue to evolve as far as production goes, and I want this album to feel really good. I've been a lyric-driven artist, I think, my entire career, which I'm proud of, but that's really not where country music is right now. So I want to continue to try to stay up with the times, stay relevant, and so this next album is going to have that roll the windows down and crank it up, and feel good to it. So.
Well, one thing I always admire about you is you're a great family man. We always hear about your wife and your kids. And tomorrow's Father's Day. You got any big plans with your family?
Hanging at the house, cooking out, swimming, and just hanging, man. The best days to me as a father and with my father are just hanging at the house and grilling some steaks on the grill and chilling out with a cold beer too.
Do you have a go-to steak recipe for everybody?
You can't get too fancy with steak. Dry rub, salt, pepper, cracked pepper, and coarse salt. That's what I do.
Well, I know you're a big avid outdoorsman too, man. I know you got this big deal going. We got some Cabela stuff we just got in the mail at our studio. Pretty cool. Those little tackle bags, kind of nice. What's your favorite hunting or fishing story you got?
My favorite fishing story happened about 3 or 4 days ago. I took my 5-year-old with me. She's been bugging me to take her fishing, so I took her to the lake the other day, and she caught her first fish. And so that was, I don't know who was more excited, she or I. I've caught a lot bigger fish, and I've killed big deer and all this and that, but that was my favorite outdoors experience far and away, man.
Awesome. And, of course, you got the show here tonight, Windy City Lake Shake. We got you down at Illinois State Fair here in a couple months. What can fans expect out of the live show if they haven't seen you for a couple years?
Mediocrity at best.
I don't buy that, man.
No, we always have a good time, and I've always said that if you can tell we're having fun on stage, that becomes infectious to the fans, and so we always come and try to bring as much energy to the show as we can and play as good as we can, sing as good as we can, and it's our job to come out and throw a party for however long we get to step on stage and play for, so we'll plan on doing that.
We'll have a party, man, August 16th, Illinois State Fair. We'll be there. We'll have you there. It'll be a great night, man. We're looking forward to it.
Thank you very much.
So, you too, man. Backstage, Justin Moore here, Windy City Lake Shake in Chicago, 2015.